We've never seen a rare Pokemon evolution and a more annoying evolution to make, and all of it is coming with an event called the Cozy Companions event. So today, let's break down that event, everything you need to know, and the best tips. So this event is going to be August 6th, 10 a.m. to August 12th, 8 p.m. And it's going to debut Snom, which evolves into Frostmoth, which is arguably the most annoying Pokemon to evolve in the game. To evolve it, you need 400 Snom candies, you need to make it your buddy, earn 10 hearts with it as your buddy, and then you can only evolve it at night. Now, of course, you can use Dawnwing's Necrozma to make it night anytime, but that is quite the tall task. However, that's not the only thing going down during the event. We also have the release of Shiny Tandemaus. Now, if you don't know, Tandemaus evolves into Mousehold, which is normally 4-family Mousehold, but there's a 1 in 100 odds that a Mousehold only has 3 families, making it one of the rarest evolutions to get in the game, and now it can be shiny, which means there is about a 0.01 chance of getting a shiny 3-family Mousehold if you take in all the math. You'd theoretically have to evolve 100 shiny Mouseholds to get it. It's crazy. Luckily, that's not all going down during the event, as we do have some good stuff like 2 times catch XP as a bonus, 1 extra special trade per day during the event, so 3 total each day. Friendship levels will increase faster than normal, and you'll have an increased chance to encounter Tandemaus from party play challenges. The wild spawns your event will be Abra, Geodude, Carablast, Shelmet, Phantom, and rare spawns for Alolan Geodude. The 7 kilometer eggs during the event will be Galarian Farfetch'd, Pancham, Charcadet, and Snom. Yes, Snom is egg locked, and it will be moving to the 5 kilometer egg pool after the event ends. We'll have exclusive field research tasks to get you encounters with event-themed Pokemon, a free event timed research which you can complete before the end of the event, getting you a lucky egg, encounters with Tandemaus and Snom, and more. There's also a $2 paid timed research you can go ahead and buy, or you can buy it in the web store where you will get 5 Ultra Balls for free if you buy it, so consider buying it through the web shop. This will expire at the end of the event, so if you do buy it, complete it before the end of the event, but it will get you a lucky egg, a star piece, and encounters with event-themed Pokemon, Snom, Tandemaus, and more. The non-event max battles during the event will be Dynamax Omanyte until August 10th, and that will switch into Dynamax Trubbish, and there will be other Dynamax Pokemon spawning alongside them. 5-star raids during the event will be Lugia until August 11th, switching into Ho-Oh. The Mega Raids will be Mega Ampharos until August 11th, switching into Mega Slowbro. Now, I'm sure everyone's wondering, is Frostmoth, the new Pokemon, actually any good in Pokemon Go, and is it worth this insane grind to evolve it? Well, Snom and Frostmoth are both Ice and Bug type Pokemon. Frostmoth is going to have an attack of 230, defense of 155, HP of 172, and a max CP of 3084. For fast moves, it can learn Powder Snow and Bug Bite, and for charge moves, Icy Wind, Ice Beam, Bug Buzz, and Hurricane. Now, as far as raid battles, is this Pokemon going to be any good? Well, as far as an Ice type, we can just leave it out of the question because there's just so many better Ice types like White Kyurem, Black Kyurem, Baxcalibur, Mamoswine, Weavile. As far as a Bug type attacker with Bug Bite and Bug Buzz, is the number 22 Bug type attacker in Pokemon Go. So overall, not good for raids. What about PvP? Well, as far as PvP with the moveset of Powder Snow, Icy Wind, and Bug Buzz, it's not a bad moveset against the meta, beating 7 Pokemon in the top 46 in the Great League and beating 16 of top 48 in the Ultra League. It has a decent move pool and some limited cups I could see having play, but this is not going to be a meta breaking Pokemon. It also does have a double weakness to rock. It's weak to fire, flying, and steel type, which are pretty common Pokemon in these metas. Overall, not a meta breaker, but a Pokemon that could be fun to run if you end up having enough candies to get one. Do note Snom is only available from eggs as well, so you will need to trade for one to get a low attack, high defense, high stamina IV set, or you can of course wait till this Pokemon hopefully comes to the wild in the future. Good for a dex entry though, make sure you grab it. As far as the other wild spawns to catch during the event, we do have Abra, which evolves into Alakazam. Mega Alakazam with Psycho Cut and Psychic is the number 2 Psychic type attacker in Pokemon Go. Good to grind candies or a good IV for a Mega Alakazam. Carablast is spawning, which evolves into Escavalier with Bug Bite and Mega Horn being the number 21 Bug type attacker in Pokemon Go, and Shadow Escavalier being the number 9 with the same moveset. Phantom spawning as well, which evolves into Trevenant. Trevenant is currently ranked 281 in the Great League and 104 in the Ultra League. As far as the egg Pokemon during the event, should you be hatching these eggs for the Snom? Well, first of all, if you just want it for the dex, obviously that's going to be the only way to get it, but will there be other good things to hatch? Well, Pancham's in there, which evolves into Pangoro. Pangoro is ranked 42 in the Great League and 51 in the Ultra League. Similar to Snom, you'll have PvP IVs on this, so you might need to trade it to get low attack, high defense, high stamina. Charcadet is also in the eggs, which shiny Charcadet is a very rare shiny that you can go after. Overall though, I wouldn't say the eggs are crazy worth it, and obviously you can use your free incubator on them, but I wouldn't go too ham on them, especially because hopefully one day Snom will be available to the wild. Honestly, I could see a lot of people just not even getting Snom during this event. As far as the best raids and max battles to go after during the event, Lugia is in there. Lugia is ranked 36 in the Master League. That will switch into Ho-Oh, in which Ho-Oh is ranked 21 in the Master League. Mega Ampharos is in the Mega Raids, which is the number 11 electro type attacker currently in Pokemon Go. Dynamax Omanyte's in there, which evolves into Dynamax Omastar, which is the only only rock type max attacker currently in Pokemon Go, and rock is a very useful type. It's going to be good against G-Max Charizard, G-Max Butterfree, etc, etc. Dynamax Trubbish is also going to switch in on August 11th, which does get you 750 Stardust per catch. So if you have extra max particles, you can take those on. Now, the number one thing about this event that I don't see a lot of people talking about is how every single spawn is actually a free trade evolve Pokemon. If you don't know what this means, is if you receive any of these Pokemon from a trade that are spawning in the wild, they are completely free to evolve to their final form specifically. So for example, receive an Abra from a trade, evolving it into Kadabra is 25 candies, but into Alakazam is free. This makes this event amazing to grind XP because every time you evolve a Pokemon, you get 1,000 XP. So if you catch, trade, and evolve 100 Pokemon each day during this event, that's 100,000 XP for free each day, 200,000 on a lucky egg. If you do this during all 7 days of this event, you're going to be getting 700,000 XP or 1.4 million XP if you use a lucky egg. This is an amazing event for free evolutions in Pokemon Go. Just catch them and then go ahead and evolve them for virtually 0 candies. Now, if you do decide to go after the eggs during this event, there is a way to get free incubators in Pokemon Go, and it's all going to be through showcases. If you come in the top 3 of a showcase, you can get a regular incubator or a super incubator. Also, by getting your 50 daily Pokecoins, you can go ahead and save those up by dropping into gyms for 8 hours and 20 minutes. Getting knocked out, you'll get your 50 free coins. So you can go ahead and save coins and use them on incubators if you want to go ahead and hatch a lot of eggs during this event. And each incubator is 3 eggs. However, if you don't want to buy extra incubators, hatching eggs is still not bad during this event, because on August 9th is Munchlax Hatch Day, and there's an extended bonus going down for this event, Thursday, August 7th, 10 a.m. to August 9th, 5 p.m. with half egg incubator distance. And this will work on your 7-kilometer eggs. So if you want to try to hatch some Snoms, consider hatching your eggs from Thursday to Saturday, where there'll be only 3.5 kilometers to hatch those eggs. And there is a free timed research you will also get that will get you a free incubator, which you can use on the hatch day, or you can use it for the 7-kilometer eggs. That's up to you. Now, during this event, there is a couple meta spawns, so be sure to use your Pineapple Berries or your Silver Pineapple Berries to double or 2.34 your catch candy for catching them. Also, Mega Evolve during this event a Mega Pokemon, as that will get you more candies and XL candies and XP for catching Pokemon of certain types. During this event, I would focus on either a Psychic Mega, which will get you more candies for Abra or Lugia, a Bug type Mega, getting you more candies for Shelmet and Carablast, both Pokemon costing 200 candies to evolve, a Primal Kyogre, getting you more candies for Shelmet, Carablast, Alolan Geodudes, or Slowbros you catch from raids, or a Primal Groudon, getting you more candies for Phantom Geodude and Hose you catch. It's going to depend on what you're focusing, as there is no one Mega that will cover everything during this event, but let me know what you're going to be hunting and what Mega you've chosen. Also, remember to trade away Pokemon, not only for those free trade evolutions, but every time you trade away a Pokemon, you'll get 1 candy and a 10% chance of an XL candy. If the distance between those 2 Pokemon is between 10 and 100 kilometers, you'll get 2 candies and a 25% chance of an XL candy. And if it's 100 kilometers or greater, you'll get 3 candies and a guaranteed XL. So catching Abras, Phantoms, whatever you want candies for, and trading them away specifically for distance Pokemon is a great way to grind candies. And also, of course, any of them you receive from trade, you can evolve them for free. Also, if you do max battles during this event, remember to drop your Pokemon into max battles after you do it. This will give a damage output to anybody else who battles that max battle, and you'll get candy in return for it. So dropping in Dynamax legendaries, rare Gigantamax Pokemon that you want candies for makes this a great passive way to get extra candy. Now you need 35 Platinum Else to go from level 48 to 49 in Pokemon Go. Which one should we work on during this event? Obviously, at the bottom, all the type metals here, you can work on all these. Things like the Bug Catcher Metal, catch those bug types, catch Geodude for the Ruin Maniac. Trading is huge during this event, so you can trade 2,500 Pokemon. That's technically 25 days of trading, but if you're going to be trading for those free evolutions, this will be a medal you'll be working on. If you do plan on opening your gifts during this event, remember to pin and unpin those gifts to work on your Vivillon Collector medal, where you can get Scatterbug encounters and grind for shiny Scatterbug. Finally, the Showcase Star medal, win 100 Pokestop showcases. Again, that's a way to get free incubators during this event that you can use to try to hatch Snom. Oh, and also Life of the Party. If you're going to be doing party challenges for Tandemaus, this will be a medal you'll be working on. Now remember, for the event, go into your advanced settings, download all assets, and turn on native refresh rate. This will make your gameplay much smoother and allow you to use less internet. Also, while you are grinding for this event, consider using Palkia's Spatial Rend Adventure Effect, doubling your spawn distance from 40 to 80 meters. The more Pokemon you can see, the more you can catch, the more candies you can get, etc, etc. If you are going to be raiding during this event, I would consider instead using Ice Burn Adventure Effect from White Kyurem. This will give you a 1.5 times catch multiplier, especially useful for an event like Lugia Raid Hour, August 6th from 6 to 7 p.m, in which Lugia will be spawning at every single gym for 25 minutes, refreshing twice. If you want to do a lot of Lugia raids, that's the event to play, and using Ice Burn in conjunction with it will make it a lot easier to catch your Lugias. You can even do this for Ho Raid Hour, which will be the Wednesday after. Speaking of events during this event, we do have Dynamax Trubbish Max Monday, August 11th from 6 to 7 p.m, in which every Power spot will be a Trubbish max battle. You can go ahead and take these on, making it a great way to farm Stardust, because catching a Trubbish on a star piece during this event will get you over 1,000 Stardust each catch. Also, if you want to double up the amount of XP you're getting during this event, you could play Minun and Plusle Spotlight Hour with the bonus of 2 times catch XP on August 12th from 6 to 7 p.m. Making excellent throws during this event will get you 2,000 XP per Minun or Plusle catch. They are a tough excellent throw to make, but if you're in need of leveling up, it is an event worth playing. Now, during this event, there is a couple evolutions you can make. First of all, Galarian Slowpoke into Galarian Slowking needs to be your buddy, and you need to catch 30 Psychic type Pokemon. Abra spawning in the wild, so that's a perfect time to do that. Charcadet into Armarouge and Ceruledge needs to be your buddy, and for Armarouge, you need to catch 30 Psychic types, and for Ceruledge, 30 Ghost types. Both Abra spawning in the wild and Phantom are spawning in the wild, which are 2 Pokemon you can help to work on those. Now, if you're going to be doing the party play for the Tandemaus encounters during this event, and you're going to be grinding pretty efficiently, I would recommend sharing items through party play, and let me explain why. When you share a Lucky Egg through party play, everyone's getting 15 minutes of that Lucky Egg for a total of 1 hour given from one Lucky Egg. If you use it on yourself, you only get 30 minutes. So if you plan with some other friends to all share the same amount of items, for example, everybody uses 3 Lucky Eggs, everyone's going to get 3 hours of Lucky Egg, which is doubling the value of your Lucky Egg. You can share Lucky Eggs, star pieces, and instances. So if you're going to be party playing during this event for Tandemaus, consider going ahead and sharing items. Also, on the topic of party play, if you don't like any of the tasks you get from the choice of the 3 party play tasks, you can always disband your party and recreate it as a way to refresh your tasks. Also, tasks do scale with level. So if you start your party with 2 people, get a task. The task is going to be a lot easier if you had 4 people. So you can have 2 people in the party, start the party, and then go ahead and add those 2 more people after, and the task won't scale with the extra 2 people. A little annoying to do every single time, but good to do for the first time you join a party. Finally, if you're going to be hatching eggs during this event, you cannot sleep on community ambassador meetups. Let me explain why. When you go on Campfire, you sort by meetups and you look for ones hosted by a community ambassador. If you attend those meetups, when you check into those meetups, you'll get a free timed research that will give you free items. The raid hour on August 6th, that will get you a free raid pass. Munchlax Hatch Day on August 9th, you'll get a free super incubator. Origin Raid Day on August 10th, you'll get a free raid pass. Max Monday on August 11th, you'll get 800 free max particles. And Spotlight Hour on August 12th, you'll get a free super incubator. But not only that, if you're in a party checked in at a meetup, you get 25% less egg incubator distance, and this does stack. So if you're going to be hatching Snoms and the 7-kilometer eggs during this event, being in a party at a meetup is the best way to do it the quickest you can. Once that half egg incubator distance goes into play with this bonus I just mentioned, it's only going to be like 2.6 kilometers to hatch a 7-kilometer egg, making it the fastest way to hatch 7Ks during this event. Do remember you can only open a limited amount of gifts every single day, so you can't hatch the most amount of 7Ks, but that's the best way. Watch the other 2 videos on screen if you enjoyed this one, and follow for more tips. Peace.